And Betty bought her butt some butter, but she said her butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter better, made her bitter better better. So does better Betty bought her butter, bitter better butter. Yeah. Hey, I think I'm ready. How about you?
After the first weekend that we came, we felt like part of the family.
The real, true, greatest blessing that they've ever had is a 70-year marriage.
Congratulations.
We've been to 12 or 13 Carter Center weekends. At the heart of it is the community.
My brown-eyed girl.
As we started to learn about the Carter Center, and then with the opportunity
Big smiles.
to meet President and Mrs. Carter, we really got hooked.
It's impressive, it's educational, it's awe-inspiring.
Right here on my mind.
And that's why I keep coming back.
President Carter, how are you? Hey.
John, good to see you, Wife. Good to see you. Well, the Carter Weekend is a collection of people who have given support to the Carter Center since it was founded almost now 40 years ago. And one big happy Carter Center family. It gives us a chance to meet our closest friends, I guess, in the whole world. From our ancient days, you know, in the White House and on the campaign trail, but particularly with our Carter projects that we carry out now in 80 countries or more around the world. So we learn from them, and I think they learn a little bit from us. So we couldn't promote peace and promote democracy and freedom and carry out our health programs without these particular people and their families.
Welcome to the City of Eye.
I started out interested in the health programs.
Has worked to eliminate river blindness in most of the Americas.
Now I'm fascinated by the mental health programs and the peace programs, the Syria mapping.
Sometimes we'll record the movement of 500,000 people fleeing the conflict back and forth.
I keep bringing different members of my family because I want them to understand the legacy of this center.
We are deeply involved in some of the most intransigent and difficult places on earth.
We find the presentations very interesting, very informative, especially enjoy the town halls with President and Mrs. Carter.
We had incentives for people to go into mental health.
We heard about the role she played as First Lady. You know, that's the kind of behind-the-scenes stuff that you never get.
Mrs. Carter took the piece of paper, took it upstairs, President Carter signed it, and we were able to begin the flow of food into the refugee camps immediately.
I think the thing that the Carter Center does best is to equip people to be successful themselves, and you see that throughout all of the programs.
My wife and I just went on our first election monitoring. We went to Myanmar. And it really brought home how important it is to people, regular people out in the villages, to have President Carter involved in that and to be part of the process that made that happen. It's wonderful to see what a difference that makes in people's lives.
The Carter Weekend is one of the times where we reconnect with the people that are here, which is an amazing group of people. This diversity, how they're involved in stuff. And it also is inspirational, and I don't use that word lightly, in wanting us to be better and to help with these things that make a big difference.
My wife and I, Sue, were out on the dance floor at one of the Carter Center weekends. And the President and Mrs. Carter came out and began dancing with us. We felt pretty good about that. They were pretty good, too.
75, $100, but it's 75, 75, but it's 75, 75. Man in black, 5, bid 35. Sold $600,000.
$3,425,385. It's the lifeblood for the Carter Center, the people that meet here at these weekends.
If I could give them a personal message, I would tell President and Mrs. Carter to continue doing what they're doing.
I'd say thank you for changing my life and changing the life of so many in this world. Thank you for being an inspiration.
Keep being yourselves, President and Mrs. Carter. You're beautiful, wonderful people.
I look forward to the next 91 years. Millions and millions of people have had better lives because he lived, and because he had courage, and because he always did the right thing, and that he's such a model for everybody to aspire to, both of them. That's what I tell them.
And keep hooking your little fingers together when you walk away. It's so cute.